Welcome back to my channel Knowledge Chronicle.
Imagine your heart, your kidneys, and even your stomach, all working as secret hormone factories. Sounds strange, right? But it's absolutely true. While we often talk about the big players like the thyroid or pituitary glands, there's an entire hidden hormonal world inside your body that's silently shaping your health, right from your heartbeats to digestion, even your blood pressure. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating topics: chemical coordination and integration, focusing on the hormones secreted by the heart, kidneys, and gastrointestinal tract, and how hormones actually work inside your body. Let's start with the heart. You might think its only job is to pump blood, but surprise, it also acts like a tiny hormone-producing machine. There's a special hormone secreted by the atrial wall of the heart called atrial natriuretic factor, or ANF. Now, why does the heart secrete ANF? Let's say your blood pressure rises due to excess fluid in the body. In response, the walls of your heart stretch slightly. This triggers the release of ANF. ANF's job? It causes your blood vessels to dilate, that is, widen. This reduces blood pressure and helps your body maintain a healthy balance. It also tells the kidneys to remove more sodium and water, which further reduces the blood volume and pressure. So yes, your heart not only pumps blood, it regulates it too. Next up, the kidneys, your body's filtration system, but they do more than just filter blood. Meet erythropoietin, a peptide hormone secreted by specialized cells in the kidney called juxtaglomerular cells. When your body senses a drop in oxygen levels, say you're at high altitude or have lost blood, your kidneys release erythropoietin. Its role? It travels to your bone marrow and signals it to produce more red blood cells, which are responsible for carrying oxygen. More red blood cells is equal to more oxygen delivered throughout the body. So, your kidneys are like hidden commanders that detect low oxygen and call for reinforcements in the form of new red blood cells. Yes, your stomach and intestines also produce hormones. Let's talk about the 4 major peptide hormones secreted by endocrine cells in different parts of the gastrointestinal or GI tract. First, gastrin. Secreted by the stomach when food enters, it tells the gastric glands to release hydrochloric acid, or HCl, and pepsinogen, which help digest proteins. Think of gastrin as the starter that kicks off the digestion engine. Secretin, released by the small intestine when acidic food comes from the stomach. It signals the pancreas to release bicarbonate ions and water. Why? To neutralize the acid and create a better environment for digestion. Cholecystokinin, or CKK, also released by the small intestine. CKK has 2 main targets. It stimulates the pancreas to release digestive enzymes, and it tells the gallbladder to contract and release bile, which is vital for digesting fats. Gastric inhibitory peptide, or GIP. Its role is to slow down gastric secretion and motility. Why? To give your intestine enough time to absorb nutrients efficiently. Together, these hormones ensure your digestion is well-timed, balanced, and efficient. Beyond these, many non-endocrine tissues also release growth factors, a special class of hormone-like molecules. They help in tissue repair, cell growth, and regeneration after injury. For example, after a wound or surgery, growth factors ensure your tissues heal correctly and quickly. Now let's talk about how hormones actually work inside your body. Hormones don't just float around randomly, they target specific tissues with the help of hormone receptors. These receptors are of 2 types: membrane-bound receptors and intracellular receptors. Membrane-bound receptors are found on the surface of target cells. These are for peptide or protein hormones like insulin. When the hormone binds to the receptor, it activates second messengers like cyclic AMP or calcium ions. These messengers then trigger changes inside the cell. Intracellular receptors are found inside the cell, often in the nucleus. These are for steroid hormones like testosterone or cortisol and thyroid hormones. These hormones enter the cell, bind to the receptor, and directly influence gene expression, which can affect everything from protein production to cell division. Here's a quick classification of hormone types based on their chemistry. Peptide or protein hormones like insulin and glucagon. Steroids like cortisol and testosterone. Iodothyronines, thyroid hormones like T3 and T4. Amino acid derivatives like adrenaline or epinephrine. Each hormone is highly specific. It only binds to its particular receptor, like a key fitting into a lock. This specificity is what ensures precise control over your body's functions. So, Next time you think about hormones, don't just think of the usual suspects. Remember, your heart, kidneys, and gut are all busy producing chemical messengers that keep you alive and thriving. Chemical coordination is a beautiful symphony of signals, perfectly tuned by nature to maintain balance in your body. If you found this fascinating, imagine what else is hidden inside you. Your one like, share, and subscribe will help us create more valuable content. Stay curious, stay informed, only here on Knowledge Chronicle.